Almost everyone has likely seen this picture that went viral worldwide in 2016. It showed a little boy who was severely malnourished, abandoned, and wrongly accused of being a child witch. Thanks to a woman named Anja Ringgren, he received help and was saved from certain death. What many may not realize is that this boy's story is just one among many similar cases. Numerous African children are unfairly labeled as witches and left to die on the streets. Anja, acting like an angel, has aided hundreds of them, earning her the title of an angelic savior. How did she transform from a shop assistant into the savior of hundreds of innocent children? What does this little boy look like 8 years later? Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified as I upload a new video. Let's go on. The number of children accused of witchcraft in Africa is increasing each year. These children are often rejected and abandoned by their families and communities, and tragically, some are even killed.
I killed up to 110 people who was identified to be a witch.
In parts of West Africa, when a family faces illness, misfortune, poverty, or death, it's often the youngest, weakest, or most vulnerable child who is blamed and branded as a child witch. This cruel label leaves them wandering, hungry, and alone, unable to care for themselves. Sadly, many of these young children suffer from malnutrition and, in some cases, die. However, a woman named Anja Ringgren felt compassion for these children and decided to intervene. Through her organization Land of Hope, she rescues these children and provides them with a safe sanctuary when everyone else has abandoned them. But how did it all begin? Anja was born on September 4, 1978, in Frederikshavn, Denmark. She grew up in a small house with her mother and her twin sister. Her childhood was marked by challenges as her father battled alcoholism. But despite that, Anja always dreamed of exploring the world. In 1998, she graduated from Frederikshavn Gymnasium. Following her adventurous spirit, she embarked on a journey to Israel with her twin sister and spent several years traveling throughout the Middle East. In 2001, she pursued training as a stewardess at Maersk Air. Unfortunately, 6 months into her job, she had to quit due to circumstances beyond her control. Her mother had been diagnosed with lung cancer, and Anja had to care for her. Tragically, shortly after, her mother passed away from the illness, leaving Anja overwhelmed with anxiety and depression. Later, she worked as a shop assistant in a clothing store in Bruns Gallery. In 2008, Anja watched a British documentary about children who were tortured, buried, and killed because they were accused of witchcraft. This film ignited a strong feeling in her, and she felt angry at the global community for not caring. Instead of just feeling angry, she decided to take action. She became an aid worker in Tanzania and Malawi. In 2009, she spent 3 months in Malawi as an observer for the National Church Aid. Then, she went to Tanzania, where she discovered a problem with school buildings. Feeling compelled to help, she returned to Denmark and started raising money for a school renovation project in Tanzania. And it was a big success. Her passion for helping others led her to quit her job and sell all her belongings in 2012 to start Land of Hope, aiming at rescuing children who have been accused of witchcraft. However, after rescuing these children, they will need a place to stay because they cannot return home as their families would not welcome them. Anja recognized the need for a safe place for these rescued children, so she established an orphanage in Nigeria. She received assistance from a Nigerian law student named David Emmanuel, who had been advocating for human rights in his country since he was 15 years old. Anja pursued her passion, and it led her to love. Eventually, David became her husband, and together they have a son named David Jr. In 2015, Lovin and David purchased a large piece of land in the state of Akwa Ibom, Nigeria, where they constructed the Land of Hope Children's Center. This center includes a children's hospital and a business school, among other facilities. Land of Hope is a fenced-in, 3-acre site capable of accommodating up to 200 children. It is designed to provide a safe and nurturing environment for the children, while also serving as a significant factor in combating superstition in the country. Anja gained widespread recognition in 2016 when a photo from one of her rescues of witch children went viral. The image shows her squatting in front of a small, naked, and emaciated boy, offering him water from her bottle. This boy had been abandoned on the street simply because he was accused of being a witch. He had reportedly been fending for himself for about 8 months, surviving on scraps from strangers and searching for food in the garbage. Despite his desperate situation, no one seemed to notice or help him. People just passed by without a second glance. It's not difficult to imagine what would happen to the child if Anja hadn't come across him on one of the dusty roads. Anja rushed him to the nearest hospital, where he miraculously survived. She then decided to adopt him and named him Hope. The boy's story deeply moved millions of people and became a major catalyst in Lovin's struggle to tell the rest of the world about witch children and the superstition that prevailed in Nigeria. Shortly afterward, the boy underwent an incredible transformation. He regained his strength and smile, and began interacting and playing with other children. In 2022, he was reunited with his father, and the joy was evident on their faces. Then, in 2023, he finally met his mother, who stayed with him for some time, building a strong bond with him. They celebrated the last New Year together, cherishing their newfound connection. Since 2016, Hope has been living in the orphanage created by Anja and her husband. It's a warm and caring environment where they all function as one big family. Every child receives abundant love and affection, which is exactly what they need the most. Anja has rescued hundreds of innocent children, transforming their lives from ones of torture, abandonment, and fear to excelling at the top of their class in school. It's truly miraculous to witness. Anja is astonished by the children's resilience and their ability to bounce back from such traumatic experiences. Through her sacrifices, Anja has become a symbol of hope for many, receiving accolades, nominations, and interviews. In 2016, she was named the world's most inspiring person, surpassing even President Obama. She has also been acknowledged by the Dalai Lama as a hero of our time. Anja not only possesses a beautiful face, but also a beautiful soul. She has dedicated her life to improving the conditions in which African children live. She chose to fight, and she continues to fight. The world truly needs more people like her. What are your thoughts on this remarkable woman? And that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe to my channel and tick the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.